you want to just talk about your history first in Fresno?
Yes.
You're from here, and go from there?
Yes. My family... Do I look at you?
Yeah, you can look at me. You can look at me.
Alrighty. Yeah, my family has been in Fresno since 1898.
Oh, so a long history.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And, well, we've been in Fresno for so long.
Yeah.
And then after school, you know how I was in my own little bubble, completely unaware of what was going on in Fresno. I realized, okay, what does Fresno mean to me? It's my hometown, but why am I here?
Right.
Why has my family been here for so long? And that's when I started that Fresno blog.
And when was that?
That was summer of 2011, like right after I graduated.
Okay.
Because I didn't know how to not be busy. And then it kind of worked with my career as a commercial real estate broker.
Okay.
So it gave me an opportunity to learn more about Fresno.
So tell me a little bit about the blog.
But I wanted to kind of discover Fresno on my own instead of being in this own little bubble that I was in school.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I had no social skills because I didn't know what a social life was. I used to watch like Degrassi, so I had some idea of what a social life was. So it was a good chance to meet people and discover Fresno, what makes it interesting.
Yeah. What through the blog have you discovered makes Fresno great?
People say that Fresno is a small community. It's a big town. It's a big city. It's the 5th largest city in California.
Yeah.
And we all know each other. And you know, like they say that there is that 6-degree separation. Well, I was interviewing the owner of the Ocean Now, and she said that there's a 1.5-degree separation in Fresno, which makes it so great to get to know people because we all have something in common.
Right. What's some of the favorite things that you like writing about on the blog?
Events.
Mm-hmm.
The arts culture in Fresno.
Yeah.
Going back to the event, kind of testing the theory, is there anything to do with Fresno? There are plenty of, like, you eventually realize that there are so many things to do in Fresno that it's overwhelming.
Can you name a place in the city that you think is kind of a hidden gem that maybe nobody knows about?
I really like Peak Pub. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would say that, but it has gotten a lot of attention.
Yeah.
But it's kind of amazing that the location's not visible at all.
Mm-hmm.
And yet it's crowded.
Yeah.
And you see so many different people, and you connect with a lot of people who are passionate to improve.
Yeah.
Passionate about improving Fresno. That's where I find out about a lot of stuff, a lot of events and what's going on.
Okay. Is there anything you don't like about Fresno?
I'm not a big fan of the air.
Okay.
Like all the crappy air.
Yeah. I think most people would agree with that.
I know, the fact that it's shaped like a ditch.
Yeah.
It's not really fun, especially when we get the air from like the coastal region, and then we get crap for having bad air.
Right.
I'm not a big fan of the cookie cutter neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
The stucco. That is pretty much it. The negative attitude of people.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, because, I mean, do you think that's changing?
Social media has allowed people to let people know about the positive stuff about Fresno, and it's not all like positive, self-pitchy. It's more like, this is what's happening. You probably wouldn't have known a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this community, this downtown community, revitalization community, the creative community is growing a bit. And I think that kind of makes the positive opinions kind of spread a bit.